your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Houston, Texas, and the title reads, Adult Sibling Shot After Neighbor Opens Fire in West Harris County, Deputies Say. Let's hear what this has to say in Texas. But before we do, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate your help. And you guys feel free, hit me on Twitter, hit me on Minds, and then hit me on Truth Social. So let us begin.
Sends 3 people from a Katy neighborhood to the hospital.
Yeah, deputies say one neighbor opened fire on 2 others before he was shot in the West Green Park subdivision. That's not far from Hayes Elementary School. ABC 13's Nick Notario has been speaking with neighbors who heard that shooting. And Nick, what are they telling you?
Well, you know, they're still in shock over what happened, and we do know that deputies are gone, but the street here behind us is still soaked in blood, as well as one of the cars here parked on the side of the road. It's a shocking situation for neighbors who couldn't believe what happened just feet from their home. Around midnight, witnesses say they heard at least 10 gunshots and sounds of screaming. Harris County deputies say one neighbor, who may have been suffering from mental health issues, opened fire on 2 adult brothers. One of them was struck 3 times. That's when deputies say the other brother opened fire, hitting the suspect twice. Deputies say that other brother, though, was hit as well. Both brothers were flown to the hospital by helicopter. The suspect also went to the hospital. We spoke to a woman who lives nearby. She described the terrifying moments when she heard the gunfire break out, and she went racing for her baby.
Now, guys, I think what we have here is quite possibly some people out at night. It doesn't look like it was a break-in. It just looks like some crazy individual just started shooting. Okay? Now, I would wonder if these people know each other. I would wonder if it could be a beef. Oh, it could be anything. Okay? But I think the moral of this story is one of those brothers had a firearm and he was able to return fire. Okay? So if he didn't, what would have happened to the rest of them? Yes, they were already shot. There's no question about it. But in that moment, whoever that was in the 3 of them was able to bring their gun into that fight and return fire. Hopefully he didn't hit any of his brothers. Hopefully he shot who he intended. But it doesn't look like that was the case. Okay. But man, this makes the case to be armed, right? And who knows, maybe they were walking in the neighborhood to a friend's house. Maybe they were walking from one house to another. Maybe they were strolling through. It doesn't matter. In some cases, I will tell you that at certain times of the night, I don't think anybody should be out. I really don't. There are times where, yes, some things run over schedule. There's parties. There's plays. There's movies, especially. And yeah, you're coming back late at night, but you're going directly home. And I understand that. But you know, there are people, you know, especially if you go to some of these underprivileged neighborhoods and ghettos, you got people outside at all times of the night. But should you be able to walk to and from where you are going freely without being harassed or being shot at? Or I agree in that part, but we know that is not the case, and that is not the world we live in. So these individuals, unfortunately, they got shot, but fortunately there was a man there who returned fire. Let's hear the rest of what has happened here.
dealing
I
with
was just really scared because I didn't know where the gunshots were coming from. So I just grabbed her out of the crib and I took her to someplace where I felt like barricaded, like from the walls. My husband went up to check on one of the kids upstairs, and it was scary because you hear gunshots flying through windows.
Deputies say the shooting was unprovoked. They aren't sure exactly what caused the suspect to open fire. He currently faces 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. All 3 injured men are expected to survive. Deputies, though, say the brother, who was shot 3 times, has serious injuries and has a long road to recovery. Live in Katy, Nick Notario, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Well, guys, you hear that, and that is unfortunate. So, being just shot out unprovoked, it's like out of the blue. You're just walking, and then all of a sudden, boom, eruption of gunfire. Okay, that sounds like sometimes movies, and you're going to a John Wick film, or you see something, and then boom, there's just shoot, pow, 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 everywhere. To keep your wits about you when everybody else is losing theirs, it says something about you. And this individual was able to bring out his gun after he's been shot at, after his brothers are being shot, or his colleagues, his friends, whatever, and he's able to get his gun and start shooting. And man, let's hope it's not a beef. I don't want to really say that these individuals are heroes, but good guys carry guns. So, maybe I don't want to say he was a good guy yet. We don't know that. That's just my opinion in this particular instance. But good guys carry guns. We know this. And all good guys should carry guns. All of them. And they should have multiple guns for this precise reason and others. So many other reasons why you should have them. But you walking down the street and somebody just starts shooting, absolutely, you should be able to return fire. And that is a simple right to defend yourself. So, guys, again, good men. If good men didn't have guns, guys, what could they do? It would only be the bad guys. So, thank goodness, and I'll say it one more time. Good guys have guns. Good guys should always have guns. And if good men do nothing, there will be no good guys.